Did you hear that Spike Lee made another movie?
No shit.
Yeah. Should we review it? Maybe. The BlacKklansman, written and directed by Spike Lee, starring Adam Driver, Laura Harrier, Felix Kendrickson, and John Washington as a black policeman, the first black policeman in his force that tries to infiltrate the KKK. The trailers made it look like a really nice comedy, and the plot, the premise of this film sounds insane alone, and it made by Spike Lee, so I was obviously super excited to see this film. And if you ask me if this is a comedy, it is not. It's a very good suspense drama. Spike Lee made a film that will make people talk, and this is exactly what film made for. Spike Lee's dialogues and style made it look like sort of amateur film, but in the good way. There's so much flair and so much excitement to the filmmaking that, in spite its runtime, I was never bored. Since the first act, the film built and built and built this tension and suspense until a very suspenseful third act that was riveting actually. Even the smaller scenes, the character scenes, they didn't drag because they fleshed out the character, especially John Washington character, that it was exciting and extremely interesting to see. His relationship with this Afro-American student, that she's the head of a black rights organization, was very interesting and very tense actually. She believes in more aggressive approach to the fight in racism, to the fight for black rights. And John character more believes in the system. He wants to be a policeman, he become an undercover detective. So these two ideologies collapsing one another while they try to maintain relationship, it made the smaller scene just seem really interesting. So like I say, John Washington tries to infiltrate the BlacKkK, and because he's black, he asked for Adam Driver character to play himself, John Washington. So they interact with the KKK. John Washington interact on the phone and Adam Driver interact in the field, and it made this film, while suspenseful, very very funny, because in every second you like they're gonna realize it's all a joke, but the scenes and the writing and the dialogue and the craft so well done that it made it riveting. Really, everyone in this film done a great job with acting, especially the bad guy, acted by Felix Kendrickson. I believe I said his name right. If I haven't, I'm sorry. He was excellent, because John Washington, I saw him and I said, he's a great actor. He's done a great job. Adam Driver, I saw Adam Driver, I said, Adam Driver is great in this film. I didn't see an actor in Felix Kendrickson's character. I saw a character. And this is a performance for Best Supporting Actor, I believe. I believe also that not a lot of people are going to talk about his performance. I think it's going to just glance over. But I just think it really deserves an attention. Like I said, the film just built and built and built with suspense and laughter, and while it can be riveting, it can be a little hard sometimes, because the movie is more than 2 hours long. It's 2 hours and 50 minutes, I think. But the movie comes to a peak in the third act, and after this peak you just continue for another 10 minutes, and I didn't need that. I think that those 10 minutes weren't that necessary. Overall, the BlacKkKlansman, it's an entertaining, suspenseful, and very well made drama that is so important to see, especially with nowadays environment, with when race and rights is part of every conversation. I think that it's one of my favorite films of the year. I will give the BlacKkKlansman an 8. Guys, go see this film. Go see this film. Those kind of films don't get a lot of support, and they should. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Comment down below to tell me what you thought about the film. Like if you like the video. Press the subscribe button if you already haven't subscribed. And I will see you in the next video.